G'day mates, welcome back to the channel. So if you've been following the progress on the Nissan S14, in the previous episode we tore out the rear subframe and tank and got to work on some restoration work and some upgrades on the rear subframe as well as the rear end. And in today's episode you're going to see a continuation on from the rear end work that we're carrying out, as well as some dent removals and a freshly powder coated silver rear subframe. This obviously been welded, braced and strengthened by Club Dory himself. The subframe come out amazing. So on YouTube episode 1 of Dan's dent removals with my trusty football and my Milwaukee tyre inflator, we have this one. See the crease there? You can see that whole area has been quite badly sort of pushed in. So what I'm going to try and do, because it's sort of double skinned on the other side of this panel, I'm going to try and squeeze my football in and attempt to sort of pop that out. I don't know how successful it's going to be because it really is quite sort of dented in, but if you don't try you don't succeed. So hold my beer. Oh my days, did you hear that, Dean?
Yeah.
That was the whole panel coming out.
Nice.
Wow. Yo! Did you see that?
Nah.
Oh, sorry, I was just talking to the tube. So, 35 psi, football in the door. That was pretty damn good. Of course, it's not absolutely perfect, but that is a hell of a substantially better than it was. Hey, buddy. Scratch my belly, scratch my belly. Marcus, are you trying to help? 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 Are you trying to help?
Are you playing, Russell? What's up, bud?
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy, Chris. Hey, you playing? He's a good boy.
Hey, dog. So, I've missed a couple of days of action here at Club Dory's, the man himself. Dean, can we get a quick update on some of the bits that you've done?
Yeah, while you were gone, I took all the fuel tank and stuff out, gave it a clean.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I tell you what, that looks about 20 years newer than it did when it come out, that's for certain.
So, yeah, under all there's been wire brushed, cleaned out. Any patches of rust or anything that needed addressing has had a bit of an address.
Oh, Dean, that's incredible, man.
At some point we can kind of paint that later.
Yeah.
I was just mocking up some of the fuel system, like swirl pot and stuff.
So before, I used to have these relays sort of mounted around here, and whenever I put something in the boot, they're forever getting bent up and damaged. So that on that bracket is absolutely essential. That is so neat and so tidy.
Yeah, so when this all goes back together, can be like rubber mounted and things like that, because now it's got proper mount and a plate.
Yeah, so this is just a mock up right now, so it isn't finalised. We're just getting everything all sort of tied away.
Yeah.
And then we'll go for permanent. But no, that looks amazing. Have you done some work on like the quarters here? Because obviously there was a huge amount of damage.
This pocket all needed pulling out and straightening. I've done some of the straightening. It's had a bit of a patchwork where some of the rust was.
If you can see this shape here as well, I've never seen that since the car was new as straight as that. You've done an absolute tremendous job with the hammer there. And also the damage on the fuel cap. This wasn't even touching. It was completely separated down here. So what do you do? Come from the
because that's what part of taking the fuel tank was out. This panel here is obviously double skinned, like, so you can't get to it unless the fuel tank was out.
I got you.
So once the fuel tank was out, I could straighten up this part of the panel.
Yes.
Where it's pushed all across and at least get somewhere where the car's straight again.
Yeah. There was a big crease right along here, and I couldn't.
It's come out.
Yeah, it's come out a hell of a lot. Obviously, it's not perfect. It's not finalised. It's not finished. But that is a tremendous.
This had a dent the whole way down here, where this part of the panel had folded on the tub.
Yeah.
Like all this had pushed like forward essentially, and then that's why there's a massive crease. So I had to pull all that out, bring the panel this way.
Yeah.
And obviously it's going to have an over fender on it, but we like it to be straight enough.
Funny enough, Dad just texted me, big package has arrived, he said panels, so I think...
Big package.
Yeah, he did. It's either a body kit or it's the rear quarters.
Yeah. And then the other one was obviously just mounting the battery and the fire extinguisher.
Wow.
Back there. Versus where they kind of were, like behind the seat and stuff.
Yeah. Because my pet peeve was that I didn't really have sort of much movement with the seats, so they had to be sort of fixed in a position, otherwise they would sort of run into either the battery. So no, I love how you've done that. That's really nice. Yeah, Dean, you've really put into some hard work, and it's clearly showing, man. I'm absolutely stoked.
So we're actually real close, as in to the point of it goes back together now. We're going, taking everything apart, taking paint off and grinding and cleaning and messing around, and now it's going to go back the other way and get all nice parts and lick of paint and everything will go back on.
So guys, new day, new challenge. We got the subframe back, all braced, looking absolutely beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Dean, what have you got there? One of the lower arms
to go back on, and I was just going to start cleaning up the powder coat off the sides to get them back on.
Right, so just a quick update from where we was. Fuel tank in, all looking fresh, all looking clean. Subframe back. Next mission, get this all built up, and then we'll think about fitting it into the car. Hey guys, so quick update. It's been a couple of days since we last seen the S14 and Dean Club Dory himself. He has been absolutely flat out with the S14. So as you can see, we have all the old body kit, a new style of wing, which I was a bit on the fence with, but now Dean's pulled it off. It looks absolutely amazing. It's quite unique, something that you don't see every single day, and where my mounts before were a little bit damaged, perfect use of a wing. So let's get back to this rear end. I'm really excited to show you this. Have a look at that, guys. Everything all fresh, cleaned, re-greased, marked up. I'm really happy how well that's all turned out. So what we're doing today, we've got plans to go to Santapod in literally just a couple of days, so we've had to just throw the car together. She's looking as good as she was, but yeah, so the plans of some refreshments have been put on hold. We'll get our draft day out of the way this Sunday and see how she performs with her new rear end setup, and then we'll get back to some refreshments. But excited to get out in the car. Dean's here himself. Dean, what an effort, man. Really appreciate you, my bro. Killing it. So yeah, no roll cage, that's still away for powder coating, but we've got all the seats, all the harnesses, fire suppression, battery all mounted up nicely. So yeah, I'm gonna give the car a quick clean ahead of tomorrow's drifting at Santapod with some familiar faces, and yeah, let's get to cleaning. And all back together now, cleaned and ready for some action at Santapod on Sunday. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like and a subscribe, I'll really rate that. And look out for our next video, which should be out on Monday evening, of action at Santapod.